Chào buổi sáng mọi người ơi. Oh, I forgot the first part. Các bạn ơi, Phúc Mạp đây. Welcome to the channel everyone và chào mừng đến Saigon. Now, if you don't know who I am, you're watching this video for the first time, welcome. My name is Hurley, better known as Phúc Mạp in Vietnam. I make videos about the culture, the food, the people, and the language. But today's video is going to be focused on the food. Now, traditionally, being an American, thinking of breakfast in America, I think of eggs and sausage or cereal or pancakes and waffles, things like that. Well, let me tell you now, the breakfast in Vietnam is a bit different, and we're gonna explore that today. What do you mean? Well, there are quite a few dishes, and they also depend on the region that you're in. If you're not familiar with Vietnam, Saigon is in the south, and this is where I've always lived. I love traveling throughout Vietnam, but to be honest, this is my favorite place to live in the country, and I'm going to eat a staple in the breakfast food of the south. So, yeah, chào chú. My neighbors are so friendly. So, with this, yeah, con chào chú. Uh-oh. Chào con chó. A little background on where I live. Saigon is a city with 10 million people. Now, having that many people in here, well, tất nhiên, they're gonna have these small hens where people can go and live and get packed in, because if each person had a house similar to the suburbs in America, well, that's like 2 million houses. That's quite a bit. So you'll see with Vietnamese, generally, yeah, chào chị. Generally, Vietnamese, they will live in a house with multiple generations, from the young to the old. A lot of people in the same house. And before, I was a person who wanted to get out of my house as fast as possible, be young, independent, chào chú, you know, live on my own at 17. I'm from New Smyrna Beach in Florida, and I moved out at 17 to go to college in Orlando, living by myself. But then when I married my wife, we lived by ourselves for 1 year, and then I moved into her house with her family. And of course, years ago, you asked me about that, and I would say, what? Live with my in-laws, live with parents, live with brothers and sisters? No, thank you. But now, well, I've kind of grown accustomed to it, and I enjoy it. I have a lot of love for my in-laws, and I feel like they love and respect me as well. So living in this neighborhood with them in the house she grew up in, you know, it has a special place in my heart, and I'm in no rush to leave them. Now you can see where I live over here by chợ Phan Văn Hai. Đến chợ, dạ chào mọi người. Đến chợ Phan Văn Hai, rất là nhiều đồ. Ví dụ, trái dừa, đúng rồi. We have a chua. This is a really big one. This is a hải quan. And everybody is in that entrepreneurial mindset where everyone's selling something. So as you start to approach the market, you can see chè. Back there we had sữa đào năn. Over here you have a tạp hóa, as they say, a convenience store. And somebody is selling meat right out of their house. You know, and this is one thing with businesses. A lot of people have a business at the bottom of their house. Here we have, looks like thịt heo. You got some heo way there. If somebody doesn't have the house, they will rent the space in front. Dạ, chào mọi người. Trời ơi, rất là nhiều trái dừa đúng không?
Đâu đi đâu á?
Dạ, đi bộ đi ăn sáng gần đây. Đi ăn xôi. Chú ơi, cho Phúc hỏi là gần đây chú ăn gì buổi sáng? Phở, xôi, bánh mì.
Ăn bún bò.
Bún bò, cũng ngon. Món ăn yêu thích của Phúc. Hẹn gặp lại nha. Yeah. So having lived here for quite a long time, there's not many foreigners in my neighborhood. I've seen a couple stragglers, what's that word? A couple random ones walking through sometimes, but generally there's no foreigners that live here. And I've been over here for years, so, you know, eventually people start to wonder, say, where's that beard from? Who's that guy? And then, yeah, now it's kind of obvious. So you can see here, you know, we have different varieties of seafood. You got shrimp there, and then mixed in with some sandals. We have limes, fresh vegetables. Over here, the flower stall, right next to some meat. Chào cô, bông hoa đẹp lắm. And everybody in here. Chào chú. Chào cô. Phải không? Cô ơi, gần đây. Yeah, long time no see. Thật ra con đi đến Mỹ mấy tháng.
Vậy hả?
Nên mới trở về Việt Nam.
Con đi qua Mỹ hả?
đi thăm gia đình ở Mỹ.
Gia đình hả?
Có.
Ở bang nào?
Tiểu bang Florida và Kentucky. Có rất là nhiều gia đình ở đó.
Yeah.
Gần đây cô có khỏe không? Ok hả? Rất vui được gặp lại hả?
Yeah.
Hẹn gặp lại nha. I've made quite a few videos in this market, including my first ever viral video with the chicken. Yeah, chào chú. So, people have seen me rolling through here with a camera before. If you've been with the channel for a while, you've seen a few. If not, this is chợ Phạm Văn Hai. I'm doing Phạm Văn Hai and Tân Bình in Saigon, huh? But you gotta look out. Don't come in here with nice shoes because it's very wet. And the bikes drive by and they splash up. Uh-oh. And then you even get traffic in the market. Look at this, mọi người ơi. Kẹt xe lắm. Đúng rồi. Nó đặc sản của Việt Nam. Look at all this teeth, huh? Now one thing is, người Việt Nam hay thức dậy sớm, đi chợ búa sớm. So you will see, chào cô. You will see early mornings in the market's wild. Like I can't even walk through here. Coming here, you need to be a patient person if you're used to living in a not so crowded area. But when you can exercise some kiên nhẫn, some patience, well then it gets a bit easier. You know, I don't get easily frustrated with these things. In fact, I enjoy it. So to me, you know, it's a good time. It's wild out here in the morning. Hey, chào anh. Khỏe không? So, another beautiful thing about having such a big city is that you don't need to drive everywhere. You know, it's like those 15-minute cities they're talking about, where everything is within 15 minutes of your house. Well, guess what? Here, everything is walking distance from my house. I really don't need to get on a bike. I can just walk down the street. Crossing the street in Vietnam be like. So the street we're on now is Ngô Thị Thụ Minh. This street's got a lot of good food. Chị ơi, đang bán xôi hả? Bán xôi hả? Có ăn ở đây được không? Có ăn ở đây không? Đây là xôi lá sen đúng không? Lá sen là lotus leaf. Dạ, cho con một phần nha. Ăn ở đây luôn.
Phần bao nhiêu ạ?
Dạ không biết.
Có một phần ở đây là 20. Và nếu một chả, còn nếu 2 chả nó là 25.
Okay, so let's do một phần thêm chả.
Có gì bé? Sát bên nhà cháu lòng.
Đây là chả bông đúng không?
Đúng rồi, chả bông.
Chả bông và chả.
Chả mì hả?
Oh, biết ví hả?
Sát bên.
Cảm ơn.
Shop họ hàng.
Cảm ơn. Kỷ niệm 5 năm rồi.
Lan như Bi đúng không?
Đúng rồi. Trời ơi. CB is my wife and my sister-in-law. Alright. Chắc chắn là không nói chuyện với gái trong khi ở đây. Trời ơi. Mọi người nói với vợ và chị vợ. Alright. Cảm ơn nha. Ăn thôi. Chào con.
Chào chú ơi.
Khỏe không? Dạ. Chú là YouTuber.
Để mày chụp hình đi. Để mày chụp hình với chú à. Chú chụp hình với chú à?
Dạ tất nhiên. Chúc tôi. All right. Nice to meet you. We had just sat down. It is very loud here. There are a lot of bikes going by, but this is how we do in Saigon, Vietnam. You get used to it. Guys, here I have soy la sen. Now, if you're not familiar with this, soy indicates the sticky rice. I believe this is chị ơi, đây là hành phi đúng không? Hành phi. We have hành phi, we have chả bông, we have chả on top. So this is a common breakfast here in Vietnam. Tất nhiên, nếu sống ở đất nước nào thì cũng phải học ngôn ngữ đó. Yeah, mọi người ơi, look at that. Soy lasagne. Now, of course, I've had this dish before, but having it compared to regular soy, I mean, it's like having pizza without the toppings. You know what I mean? Soy is great, but having this is like putting toppings on your pizza. Really good. Check it out, mọi người ơi. Got the chả bông. Got the soy lasagne. One thing about these chairs, I will equate them to kids' chairs at the kids' table during Thanksgiving or Christmas or something. And it brings back a lot of good memories. Because when my wife opened a Wan Yao in 2017, I had some video ideas. I was trying to put things together. And chào anh. Anh muốn tham gia không? Muốn nói gì với khán giả?
Cái này bao nhiêu?
Cái này là gần 500 đô.
500 đô.
Đúng rồi, đây là máy camera mới. Đây là mới nhất. Rất là chất lượng cao. Video chất lượng cao cấp. Nhưng mà cũng nhỏ. Cũng có micro. And, cũng dễ đi bộ. Tại vì có một máy camera rất là lớn. Nhưng mà rất là khó đi vòng vòng Saigon và cầm nó. Tại vì nặng quá. Gần 4 kg. So không thể cầm và quay một mình.
500 đô là bao nhiêu?
Quanh 12 triệu.
Bao nhiêu?
12 triệu. Cái này có công nghệ mới nhất. Rất là ví dụ nhìn màn hình nha. So cầm ở đấy, tập trung vào cơm, không tập trung vào mặt của anh và em. So cái review đồ ăn rất là quan trọng là khán giả có thể thấy đồ ăn rõ. So họ thêm nhiều khán giả của em sống ở Mỹ, sống ở Úc, sống ở Canada không biết cuộc sống ở Việt Nam như thế nào, không biết đồ ăn như thế nào. Thật ra họ không quan tâm nhiều về em, quan tâm về đồ ăn. So thì em quay một food review phải tập trung vào đồ ăn cho mọi người biết nhìn như thế nào, vị như thế nào, mùi như thế nào, cho mọi người biết luôn. Anh tên gì vậy? Dương. Bao nhiêu tuổi rồi?
56.
56 á. Nhìn trẻ quá. Trời ơi, 56 vẫn có tóc mọi người ơi. Hết tóc rồi, 35 tuổi thôi. Trời đất ơi. Rất vui được gặp anh. Rồi mọi người tiếp tục. Anh lấy vợ chưa?
Rồi con lớn rồi.
Con lớn rồi, nhiêu tuổi?
Con bé nhất là 21 rồi.
21 á? Wow. You might have noticed that the soy here is a bit yellow. Why is that, Phúc Mop? Well, a lot of times with dishes in Vietnam, it's because they put turmeric, also known as bột nghệ, So when you make soy sao like we have here, well, it's from the bột nghệ that makes it yellow, unlike the regular rice. You will also notice this in bánh xèo. Your bánh xèo is usually màu vàng. And actually, I've had bánh xèo without turmeric and it's just white. Maybe they're trying to cut on costs, or maybe that's their own variety. Who knows? But either way, you also have the đậu xanh, which literally translates to green beans, yet it is not a green bean. It is a mung bean. You have the lotus leaf around it. You have the hành phi, and then you have, oh yeah, chả bông. Okay, that dry pork. So either way, this dish was amazing. I'm very happy with the choice. And to get a breakfast like this for such an affordable price, right down the street from your house, don't have to get on the bike, don't have to prep anything, just walk. And then I'm gonna walk back home, probably take a shower because, you know, it's humid here in Vietnam. So let's go ahead and pay and get out of here. This is actually at the bottom of Out Vân, but during the day they sell soy sao, lá sen, Hà Nội. We'll take a different route. It's very crowded in there. I like to show y'all, but this is the side. Hey, chào em. This is the side of the market. You got the clown here.
5 giờ chiều nay các bạn nha.
And they also have plenty of seafood out here. Plenty of trái cây. Cháo chế. We have thịt bò sạch, clean beef. Here we have a variety. We have hải sản. We have đây là vịt đúng không? Còn vịt á. More hải sản. And now, well, we'll cut back through here. Hey, chào em. Phúc Dâu đây. He's from the north. He pronounced Phúc Rau with Phúc Dâu. Generally, the miền Bắc, the north of Vietnam, they'll take their R and they'll make it a Z. So that's an easy tell when somebody comes from the north. It says Phúc Dâu, a deeper voice. Here we also have thịt bò các loại. Chào anh. Hey, gặp lại á. Bằng tiếng Việt chúng tôi nói là có duyên gặp lại. Yeah, good to see you. Cua, trời ơi, con cua này còn sao? One thing that I really love in Vietnam that I don't like to buy in America, nước mía. Now, of course, I've advertised for some good nước mía spots in America. I'm not hating on it. I'm just saying, when you get it for like 10,000 here, which is less than 50 cents a cup, and then you go to America and you pay like $5 to $10 a cup, it's a big difference. One of my wife's favorite nước mía spots is over here. So we'll go check this out. Hopefully they're open. I don't know if they're a morning one. Yeah. Chào chú. Y'all might have seen the 3 noodles video I did with Chris over here at Hủ Tiếu Than Đặt. Hey, chào chị. Cho em một ly nước mía nha. Vợ của em rất thích uống nước mía đây. Dạ. Tại vì có vợ viết mà. Dĩ nhiên.
Không nói được đâu.
Bao nhiêu tiền chị?
12.000.
12.000, ok. $12.000 đây. Cảm ơn nha.
Cảm ơn anh nhiều.
Uống thử thôi mọi người ơi. Yo. Ngon thiệt. Ở Việt Nam chúng tôi nói là bao ngon. All right, Gagbang, if you watched the whole video, thank you all so much. It means the world to me. One thing about the channel and many YouTube channels in general is that a big majority of the people aren't even subscribed. They just click it when it comes in its feed, and because they watched it, YouTube recommends it again. It would help me out so much if you could click that subscribe button. And if you really like the video, hit the bell as well to be notified when I have new videos coming out. You can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, all the above. Oh no, it's Threads now. No, it's X. I don't know. But you can follow me on all those at Phuc Mop Vlog. Don't forget, there is merch below. If you want some Phuc Mop gear, you can get some down there. Also, I teach Vietnamese on Patreon, so if you heard me speak Vietnamese, want to know how I learned and follow my journey, you can also sign up for my classes at a very low monthly rate. Thank you for support, hẹn gặp lại, and chúc mừng năm mới.